Worried by the growing disaffection towards the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari from the Southwest Zone, some northern leaders have begun what has been interpreted as a deft move to placate the Yoruba people through notable leaders in the zone. Sunday Tribune gathered that the move has the blessing of President Muhammadu Buhari. The northern leaders, who are known in power corridors as Buhari'S men, are said to be in the vanguard of the effort. They are Governors Mai Malabuni of Yobe, who is also the national caretaker chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), Abubakar Badaru of Jigawa, and Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State. In the last 3 weeks, they have met with some notable Yoruba leaders and men of influence, including the Afenifere leader, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, his predecessor, Pa Ruben Fashoranti, Chief Olufalaye, former Oyo State Governor, Senator Rashidi Ladoja, former leader of the National Democratic Coalition, NADECO, Chief Ayo Okpadokun, Secretary General of the Yoruba Council of Elders, Dr. Kunle Olajide, and the Are Musulumi of Yoruba Land, Edo and Delta State, Alhaji Dawood Akinola, and others. After the closed meeting, which were held in Akure, Ibadan, Lagos, and Abeokuta, neither the visitors nor their host spoke to the press about what was discussed. But contrary to the speculations in a section of the media that the northern governors were trying to woo some of the Yoruba leaders to join the APC, Sunday Tribune gathered that discussions with the Yoruba leaders was not about 2023 elections or politics. Sources at the meeting told Sunday Tribune that the northern governors discussed the state of the nation with the leaders and tried to solicit their support for the Buhari administration, the administration that is already gone. One of the sources at one of the meetings in Ibadan with Senator Ladoja told Sunday Tribune that the former Oyo State Governor asked the visitors on whose mandate they were in his house and was told the meeting has the backing of President Buhari. The leader of the delegation and Kebbi State Governor Bagudu was said to have told Ladoja that the visit was to seek ways to douse the tension in the country, particularly in the southwest. It will be recalled that a pressure group known as the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, NINAS, a multi-ethnic alliance body chaired by the famous Yoruba emeritus historian Professor Banji Akintoye, is said to lead a protest to the United Nations General Assembly coming up next month. Ladoja, in his response, was said to have strongly condemned the manner the country has been configured under Buhari, the unbridled impunity and high-level insecurity in the country, as well as the appointment of largely incompetent people in strategic offices because they are northerners. It was gathered that he told his guests that Buhari has been redrawing the map of the country and treating the Yoruba people as though they are conquered slaves. He was said to have mentioned the closure of borders in the southern part of the country, while the borders in the north were flung open, adding that it was a calculated attempt to weaken the south economically. The OC Olubadan, it was gathered, also chided the federal government for the manner custom officials have been invading markets in the southwest, querying why they gave exemption to the border closure in the south only to owners Dangote and Bua, who are businessmen of northern extraction. Ladoja was very angry about goings on in the country. He chastised the federal government for obvious abuse of power in clamping down on the like of Sunday Igboho. He mentioned the ultimatum issued by the Emir of Mubu to Bororo Fulani to vacate his emirate and asked if that was different from what Sunday Igboho, the murderous Fulani in the Ibarapa area of Oyo State. The former governor told his visitors that the North is already preparing for breakup with the manner the Buhari government has been borrowing money in the name of Nigeria only to deploy the largest chunk to build infrastructure into the North and going as far as Niger Republic as is irreducible minimum Ladoja told the northern governors to tell President Buhari to open the borders in the south if he must be seen to be a listening leader and direct security operatives to stop the clampdown on southerners perceived to be opposed to the president's leadership style, the source said. The former governor confirmed to Sunday Tribune that the meeting was on how to seek his suggestion on how to address the myriad of challenges confronting the country. A source at the Akure meeting, which was held at the residence of Pacify, told Sunday Tribune that the meeting was to seek ways to douse the tension in the country. They told Fashionati and Chifalaye and others that Nigeria is in difficulty. The Yoruba leaders replied that they knew that Nigeria is in problems. It was Chifalaye who spoke for the Yoruba leaders they met. You know, the people who came are politicians, so I am not sure it is the same thing they told the Yoruba leaders that they met. These people have different agendas up their sleeves, said the source. Chifalaye, in a telephone conversation, told Sunday Tribune there was virtually nothing worth talking about on the meeting. Yes, they came, but there was no substantive discussion. They came to alert about the crisis in the country. We told them we knew before they came. That is all, he said. In an interview with Sunday Tribune, YCE Secretary General Olajide confirmed that the northern governors discussed what the northern governor discussed with them or with him last week. About 3 weeks now, I received some visitors. They were with me for more than 2 hours or so. They were concerned about the instability in the country and the challenges. I told them quite frankly that the issue of the 2023 elections does not even arise now. The country is in the fringes, and for me, the bane of our problem is in the 1999 constitution, he said. Lagos is the second least livable city in the world for the year 2021. This is according to the most recent annual ranking put together by the Economist Intelligence Unit. Okay. Oh my goodness. I hope they will know at the end of the day. You know, they were going to them to tell them the problem in the country. Who is in charge? The person who is in charge will be able to fix the problem. If not that, they are looking for a way. All of this is that they are trying to tell them that they are looking for a way to solve the problem in the country. Somebody has been voted in to do it. A democratically elected president. Let him do it. He has scattered the whole thing. And all these things, people, even that are going from places to places, they are just doing it for their own selfish interests because of 2023. Buhari did not even send them all of those things they are doing. They are just trying to water the level or to water the ground before the 2023 elections in the first place. So let's forget all those whatever. But if these people like, you should go and fall in for all these their antics, just like the way Tinubu himself fell for it, and we are here all suffering the whole thing together. At the end of the day, Tinubu does not care. It does not even affect him. It doesn't affect him. That's why he does not talk. He doesn't say anything. I hope the Yoruba leaders will not fall for this ploy to weaken their resolve to take care of their people and prevent takeover of Yoruba land. I hope so. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.